at any point on your twin flame journey, seeing the number 444 is an amazing sign. It's a message to you that this is right. 444 is about solidarity. It's about solidity. It's about being the cornerstone, building block, foundation. It's saying what you've done to date is exactly what you should have done. And that's, you are exactly where you should be. Listen to 444, because what comes next is the question: what is your plan going forward? How do you move along your spiritual journey? How do you move towards your twin flame? This is so interesting. 444 is an incredible number for a real number of reasons. 4 in itself is a particularly strong number. It's around, well, the Pythagoreans would have believed that 4 was indeed the perfect number, the absolute perfect number. And you can imagine you're seeing this in triplicate. You're seeing perfection, perfection, perfection. What a gift this is, particularly if this gift is coming directly from your twin flame. If this gift is something your twin flame wants you and needs you to hear and pay attention to right now, saying we are growing stronger, we are on the right path, the foundations we're building towards union are incredible. It's a fantastic number to hear. So you are hearing it from the universe. It could be from your twin flame, that's quite possible. Or it could be that you're sending this to your twin flame. You are visualizing, conjuring this number, sending this positivity, this wave of solidarity and union towards your twin flame. That your twin flame is seeing this at the same time as you are. It could be that you're thinking about your twin flame and 444 pops out of nowhere. It could be on a license plate, in an email, very likely on a telephone number, could be on a door number, on something you're reading. It also could be that you're seeing the number 4 3 times in the day. You know, it could be a whole variety of things. The frequency of the number matters. The more frequently you're seeing it, the more you're drawing closer to your twin flame. One way in which you can think about that. There are lots of reasons why 444 is the number of solidity and foundations and the cornerstone of everything. Lots of reasons. And one of them being that Pythagoras, the father of the triangle, really described 4 as the perfect number. And in his philosophy, 4 was actually how many aspects there were to the soul, which is an amazing coincidence when we think about that soul bond. There's something about the 4-leaf clover bringing luck, which so on that journey towards your twin flame, it's not just solid and trudging. There's luck in the life that you lead and the direction you travel in. Of course, there's 4 phases of the moon, and that draw, that pull towards that spirituality, the way that we're guided and pulled towards the moon. All of this, 4 phases, 4 seasons as time passes, and there's 4 changes, and the changes we go through towards our twin flame and those journey, and each of those seasons having its own beauty and sorrow attached. So 4 is an amazing number to see and repeat. We've got the cardinal points, north, south, east and west. We've got all of these 4 corners of the earth, all the reference points around 4 being the basis of everything, about it being right alignment, about attunement, about all of these things coming together in the one place. So if you're seeing 444 or single 4s and you're seeing it 3 times in a row, how lucky is that? How solid is that? And a magnificent number if it's something that's coming in waves to you from your twin flame, a very powerful message of togetherness and solidity, solidarity, laying down good foundations for the future. Amazing number. So 444 is such a terrific message, and the message is that it's solid foundations that you have. It's a path you've travelled. Your twin flame is telling you that you're on the right path. The universe is telling you this. The divine is telling you this. Your angel is telling you this. Your higher self is telling you this. This message is probably coming from more than one source, and the message is consistently saying, fantastic start, brilliant cornerstone, you're going in the right direction. So what next with that? If that's not just a pat on the back type message, it's about saying, you have got this cornerstone in place, the 4 corners are in place, now you need to build on that. Think about, what is your next step? How do you bring yourself into a higher consciousness? How do you connect with your twin flame? How do you bring your vibration together, even further together than it is already? And it's quite simple. The 444 message is saying, keep doing what you're doing now. If you're identifying a blockage, it's perhaps time to meditate on that, to speak with your twin flame about that, to communicate out, there's a blockage, we're going to get through this because we have got this cornerstone. So 444 is about moving forward, about building on the blocks you've got, realising how strong and how solid and how earthed that is. Seeing 444, hearing 444, being reminded this message is coming towards you and that you're on the right path, and taking confidence from that and moving forward with it. The next thing to do is to work out how you actually harmonise that synchronicity, that bond that is very obvious with your twin flame. And one way to do that is to create these numbers in your life, is to actually write it down, draw it, picture it in your mind's eye, meditate upon it, post it, email it, bring it in actively into your life, because if this is coming from your twin flame, you want to reciprocate with that same energy. You want to tune in to that same message and to tell your twin flame, like no one else can speak to them the way you can speak to them, and tell your twin flame by sending this 444 message out to your twin flame. Tell them, I know we are solid. I know our foundations. We are the points of the earth. We are parts of each other's soul. We are absolutely on track. We are building something so incredible that it's worth taking the time and energy out of our days to meditate together, to work towards being one, to work towards that spiritual sacred union. And part of that's building your own sense of self towards that journey. So sending out that message, inviting it into your life, looking for it, becoming alert for it, creating it, putting it under your pillow at night, do whatever it takes to bring that luck into the way you feel and the way you approach the next stage of your journey. So the clear message here is, if you want to harness that synchronistic 444, bring it with you everywhere, take it seriously, bring it into your life, write it down on a piece of paper and put it in your pocket and become conscious of it all day long. Doing these sorts of things will bring you closer to twin flame union. I care about your twin flame journey, so if there's any guidance I can give you, please ask.